Part 2. Yes. You try these amazing Power Flash spark plugs for 2 full years entirely at our risk. First, test them for 1 full month for surging power, thrilling new driving performance, breathtaking gas savings alone. During that very first month alone. These plugs must give you up to 9 miles more per gallon instantly or your full purchase price back. 2. These plugs must give you up to 31 more horsepower instantly or your full purchase price back. 3. As an extra added assurance, these plugs must continue to give you this power, performance and gas savings for 2 full years or we will send you a brand new set absolutely free. Or, as an even better example of the full impact you can gain by using your guarantee as a summary device, here is the guarantee passage from the plant food ad quoted above. These magic English pellets cost only S2.98 for a package of 144 pellets. Since only 1 or 2 pellets are required to treat the average plant, this is an investment of only a few pennies a plant for the most astounding beauty you have ever seen. And these results are completely guaranteed. Here is what we ask you to do. When you receive your magic pellets next week, use them to create super FLOYYERS. Place 1 tiny pellet beside each of your franges, zinnies, any kind of flower that you want super blooms. And if you don't see fantastic new growth within a few short weeks, you don't watch with amazement while handfuls of new blossoms burst forth from these old plants, then simply return the empty package for every cent of your money back. Use them to create super vegetables and pick huge, breathtaking beauties within a few short weeks. Thrill your family with the sweetest, juiciest, tenderest vegetables you've ever known or every cent of your money back. Yes! Use them in your entire garden. Use them on hard luck plants, where you've almost given up hope. Use them on the hardest to grow house plants that you know. Yes, even use them in sand, and absolutely astound your friends. And if you don't agree that this British invention is a true gardening miracle, if your garden isn't the show place of your neighborhood at the end of 1 short month, then simply return the empty package for even cent of your money back. At the end of your ad as well as at its beginning, intensification building desire, by presenting continually new images of its satisfaction through your product. The first of the processes of persuasion. How to apply these principles of intensification to the campaign. As mentioned at the beginning of this chapter, we have used predominantly mail-order examples to illustrate the mechanism of intensification. We have done this for 2 reasons. First, because mail-order customarily uses long copy and hyperbole, and it is through the extremes of this long copy and these superlatives that we can see these techniques working most clearly. Secondly, we have used mail-order for these examples, because mail-order says all it has to say about a product in a single ad. There are no mail-order campaigns, in the sense of a series of different though related advertisements, appearing one after the other, and based on a common theme. Mail-order compresses such a campaign into a single ad. It saves all it can, everything it can think of, in this one ad, which is often laboriously fitted together out of a series of preliminary ads, each of which contributes some element to the finished form. And then, when it has proven itself successful, it is frozen even to the point of typography and run until it has exhausted its potential. Thus, mail-order as a rule contains the greatest number of these intensification devices in a single ad, and by studying these mail-order ads we can see them working against each other, complementing each other, reinforcing each other, strengthening the overall effect, as paragraph is piled on paragraph. But in national advertising, the rules change. While mail-order is a series of introductions of new products, the average life of which is less than 2 years, national advertising is concerned with products whose lifespan is far greater, often approaching the entire lifespan of advertising itself. And while the mail-order advertisement runs once, and then is not repeated for 3 to 6 months, national advertising must keep its product image constantly in front of its public, and therefore must run far more frequently. Thus, national advertising, by its frequent insertions, soon loses its immediate novelty. The creative problem in national advertising thus changes from finding the theme for a particular advertisement, to finding the theme for a series of advertisements. And the problem of intensification shifts from building desire throughout the advertisement to building desire throughout the series. And an entirely new problem of balance emerges, that of keeping continuity throughout the series, maintaining the dominant image sharp enough and identifiable enough to utilize the desire-generated high past advertisements, and at the same time varying that image sufficiently to induce the prospect to read it again, and therefore reinforce and sharpen that desire. Assuming that you have found your dominant image, your creative problem now becomes twofold. First, to compress that image into a single statement or picture,